I'm Karel Vanderpoel, General Manager for Incubation and Future Products at ServiceNow. Question I was asked was to talk a little bit about future technology trends and ServiceNow view on it and what we're doing. There's a lot of talk about AI and IoT and machine learning and natural language processing, and there's a lot of innovation coming, and I think that's incredibly interesting. I actually personally believe that we're at an inflection point in our times in the industry. Normally what we see is that technologies come to maturity one by one. So if you roll all the way back to the 90s, we first had the move from client server to three-tiered, and then we had, which was the internet revolution. And then we saw 10 years later, we saw in 2007, we saw the first iPhone. But what we're now seeing is probably because we've solved all the fundamentals of computing, like storage and processing power and cloud adoption and everything else, that we see an acceleration of enabling technologies maturing. And for the first time, we see not one, not two, but lots of enabling technologies coming to full maturity. So technologies like in IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, speech, virtual agents, and that means that I expect that in the next 3 to 5 years, businesses will be able to rethink and reimagine business processes and rethink every application that has ever been built. So incredibly exciting times. A lot of creativity will hit the marketplace, a lot of new apps will be born, and we will rethink almost every app that was ever built. There is a dark side of all this innovation as well. The dark side is like, the fear that people have is like, well, are we going to automate ourselves out of jobs? And we know that every revolution and every industrial revolution has created more jobs than it has destroyed jobs. For instance, when we had the Industrial Revolution, the blacksmith who was responsible for taking care of your horses was out of a job because we were all going to slowly to go to cars. So this revolution will not be any different. There will be jobs that are at risk, and there will be new jobs that will be created. I think for ServiceNow, it's really important that we put these technology in service of humanity and in service of people. That's very close to our core. It's what we're very passionate about. These technologies should enable businesses to become more productive, to make our work life and work experiences more pleasant, and to release us from mundane tasks. But what this is not about is to automate everything, to put artificial intelligence in everything, and to put robotics in everything. And that's not what we are about. I don't believe that that's the future of work, and I don't believe that that's the future of humanity. So we will have a very ethical view on where we are going, but we are enabling our platform and all these technologies, and we will be working with our customers hand in hand to make sure that we build these great experiences and deliver these great technologies and great experiences to the workplace.